planning a move or just love moving vlogs, stay tuned. Finding the urge to start doing some packing is to declutter your space. Y'all see the boxes? Get different truck rentals out there. We're having it 5 days for $6.15. I'll be sharing my process, tips, and lessons I've learned along the way. I'll be vlogging pretty much in different days. I believe the first vlog that I created or first video that I created was in December. Hi guys, it's currently December 27th and it's like 8 p.m. right now, and I'm cleaning up the living room and I am finding the urge to start doing some packing. We did some packing last night and we coordinated it. So we have kitchen right here, which has our mugs, and we added like fragile stickers. Then we have living room stuff that are specifically books. We are deciding to pack the things that we no longer use so often. I don't think we've touched our books in a hot while, but for the most part I'm gonna do some packing right now. I decided that this could be part of my first episode of the moving series. I'm gonna get a box real quick and then container that has all of my labeling stuff. So let me just grab a box real quick. I was basically sharing the first things I decided to pack, which were my books. I wanted to make sure that the first thing I was packing was something I no longer need or will use, especially since we're moving. So I decided to pack my book, and I knew that I wouldn't need them. I knew that if I wanted to read something, I had like 1 or 2 books on my nightstand already, and so I just packed the rest away. To make the whole packing process easier, I actually got boxes from my work. Noe did as well, boxes that were gonna be recycled. In addition to that, I made sure to make it easy on myself by labeling and color coordinating all of the things that I pack. So for instance, my books are in the living room, and so I just cut up a piece of paper like maybe this big, and I just put living room in the color blue. So now everything that's within the living room is in the color blue. Another trick that I have for you guys, if you guys don't already know, is to put the label on the front and on the side of it, on 2 sides. That way wherever you maneuver your box, the label will show. For this specific video, I used the label maker. Then I realized that I'll be using a lot of labels, so I decided to just cut it up with a piece of paper eventually, and you'll see that later on in the vlog. If you're a visual person, I suggest and highly recommend color coordinating everything and organizing it based on rooms. And I know packing is probably the hardest part of moving, and so the next thing is to declutter your space. Noe went through our clothes and she was going through the clothes that we no longer need. For instance, right now the weather in Oregon is closer to winter, but because it is colder in this season, we decided that we won't need any of our summer clothes. So all of my tank tops, shorts, and short sleeve t-shirts will be put into a box. When packing your clothes, especially the ones on the hanger, I highly suggest putting them into a plastic bag. So you put a hole on the top and then you tie wherever the strings are, you tie that on the bottom where your clothes are pretty much hanging, and the hole that you made, you put the hook of the hanger through that. That way you can just fold it up, put it into a box with the hanger still attached, and when you move to your new apartment, you can just open up the box and grab all of your clothes and put it straight into your closet with no hassle. It's so easy to just put away. Alrighty, it is currently 8:51. It is Monday, January 6th. We are on budget car rental right now. We were gonna use Penske.
It's truck rental.
Huh? What did I say?
Car rental.
Oh, truck rental. We're on budgettruckrental.com renting our moving truck, and we got this because her mother was doing some bargaining so that we can find the cheapest truck rental. And the original truck rental we were supposed to do was U-Haul. Then we realized it was very expensive. It was like $1,000, $900 to $1,000. Then we went to Penske and their rate was $800. Then we found budget, or well, Noe's mom found budget, and the cost went down to $615. That's the total. We're having it for 5 days for $615. So I just wanted to include this in the moving series. If you plan on moving, make sure you bargain. Look at different truck rentals out there to see what you're gonna get or how you're gonna get the cheapest rate. If you're concerned, have your mom do it, because somehow moms have their magical bargaining styles. Y'all see the boxes? We need to tackle packing. Hi guys, welcome. Today is currently Friday, January 10th. 10th, 2025, and I am going to be packing some things. As you guys can see, there's a lot of boxes. Noe and I have been taking home a bunch of boxes from work. That way we can use them to pack our stuff. I have one box right now. This one has a coat that is not trying to go in there, but we have a bag right here that I'm gonna go ahead and tape up, and I'm gonna go and label it and put it aside in whatever boxes that are over there that are already packed. A little rundown of productivity stuffs that I've already completed. These bags right over here, trash bag, folded clothes, these are gonna be donated and sold to Plato's Closet. So this bag right here is gonna be donated to Goodwill. These 3 like little shopping bags I have are gonna be donated, not donated, but sold to Plato's Closet and see what they would accept, just to get a little buck for my stuff, you know? Who knows? If they would want it, great on me, because I can use that for my moving savings. And this right here, I have not put this into a bag yet, but this is gonna be all of the clothes I'm also gonna donate to Goodwill. We have a bunch of shoes that are gonna be packed, donated, and sold to Plato's Closet. But first things first, I'm gonna go ahead and tackle the box that's already filled with all of our clothes. We have already emptied out our closet right over here. She is pretty empty. These are our everyday jackets and coats that we might wear one day if we need to, but for the most part, this is it. This used to be filled. All these hangers used to be filled with jackets and just like sweaters, things like that. So now it's pretty much empty. There's progress right over there. I'm gonna stop yapping. I'm gonna start packing some things. Hi guys, so it's currently January 29th, it's a Wednesday. We found an apartment that we like. The amenities are so great. The apartment is 2 bedroom. It's humongous. We like it. It has a pool, gym, a game room. It has a bunch of great amenities. And we're about to submit the application and holding fee. Proceed to payment. I agree. Application fees are not even if application is denied except extent otherwise required. Thank you for your payment. Now let's talk apartments. Apartment hunting is probably the hardest thing ever because you're trying to look for something that's within your budget and you're also trying to make sure that it's within your liking. And what makes it harder is if you're moving to a different state, you won't be able to go through the tour yourself. I personally use Zillow to find my apartment in this new state that I'm going to be moving to. I do want to keep the state that I'm moving to a little bit of a secret for now and then reveal it later on in the series. That way I can keep you guys guessing. And if you guys already have an idea, I would love to hear what you guys think or where you guys think I'll be moving to down in the comments below. But one thing that I did use when I was looking for an apartment on Zillow was using their filter section. So I made sure that I filtered it with the price that I was willing to pay, how many bedrooms I was looking for, as well as the city that I wanted to stay in. It honestly helped me narrow it down a little bit more. Zillow also has the option to have a 3D tour on their website if the apartment complex itself provided it. The apartment that I chose fortunately had the 3D tour, so I was able to view it, and they also had it on their apartment website, so I was able to view it there. Noe's sister actually lives in She was able to go to the tour for us and communicate that whole situation. When she did go to the apartment tour, she asked us for a few questions that we might want to know, and I honestly couldn't think of some on the top of my head. So to make things easier, I went to ChatGPT and I searched up what questions would be appropriate that I should be asking and something that I should be aware of when I'm touring the apartment. ChatGPT honestly gave me questions that I never thought of asking, and they're really good questions. Something you need to be aware of when you're looking at your apartments is how much the whole fee is gonna cost. When I moved into this apartment that I currently lived at, they required that I pay first month's rent and a down deposit, which is the same price of first month's rent. I practically paid $2,000 to move into my first apartment, and this is only a 1-bedroom apartment. And the apartment that I'm moving to in a different state is 2 bedrooms, and I only have to pay first month's rent, a holding fee, as well as the application fee. So you want to make sure while you're looking for an apartment, you really look into and research what are the things that you're going to have to pay for when you move in, because the rent fee and the move-in fee are two different things. The rent fee will be what you pay every month, and then the move-in fees are going to be additional if you have a holding fee, application fee. If you have a pet, you might have to pay for pet rent and a pet deposit. So there's just a bunch of things that you have to make sure that you take into account when you're looking for your apartment. Okay, so I didn't get to film my outro, but this is it for my first episode of my moving series. If you guys have any more questions about moving, the process of moving, or just have any questions at all throughout this whole process, please leave a comment down below and I'm sure to answer them on my next video. If you guys like this video, please give it a thumbs up. Remember to subscribe to my channel, hit the bell notification to be notified every time I post a new video, and I'll see you guys next time. Bye!